another season of Alpha. Exciting news, we're starting the next Alpha course here in our parish on the 2nd of February at 6 p.m. right here in our newly renovated parish centre. You'll see behind me, it's not quite finished at the moment, but I'm actually sitting here in between two old offices. Directly behind me was where Dobbo used to sit, Father John Dobson, and then right here in this space was any number of associates who have been here at this parish in the past. John Dwyer, Dan Ryan, you name them, they've probably been here in this office. But this is going to be a new meeting room, this is going to be a new discussion space, and this will be one of the rooms where we run our second season of Alpha starting on the 2nd of February. If you've never heard of Alpha, or you may have heard of Alpha but you just don't know what it's about, it's really simple. And it's so simple that it's almost too simple. Alpha is nothing more than meeting together with the same group of people for 10 weeks. We start off the evening by sharing a meal together, a full meal. So even if that's the one thing that gets you along week after week, you get a free meal every week. Then we sit down to watch a 20 to 25 minute faith-based video, and then after the video we actually sit down in small groups and discuss where we're at in our faith lives, what we've seen in the video, what's challenged us, what our beliefs are. And the whole point of Alpha is that it's a really safe space in which you can feel welcome to ask any question you may have about your faith. In our first season of Alpha, we were lucky and privileged enough to have two non-Catholics who came week after week and who are now in the RCIA process, the Rite of Christian Initiation of Adults. And these two wonderful people are seeking to become Catholic at our Easter Vigil this year. Alpha is our primary tool for evangelization here in this parish. We use this big word, evangelization, to describe a really simple process. Helping people come to have a life-changing personal encounter with Jesus Christ in the power of the Holy Spirit. I say life-changing because that's been my experience and the experience of nearly all the 15 participants who did the first season of Alpha last year. For most people, for many people rather, this life-changing encounter happens on the day away. About halfway through the Alpha course, we all go away for a retreat day. We get out of the routine of our normal daily lives, and we went out to the Mary MacKillop Centre at Biwa, where we watched a lot of videos which had the primary goal of helping someone come to a point in their own faith journey where they ask for this thing we call encounter. And for many people that happened when we actually put our hands on them in pairs and prayed out loud for them. Praying out loud. You know, praying out loud is something that's so amazing, and it's not really part of our Catholic culture, but it's a shame because it's so prevalent in the Bible, and sometimes it takes us just stepping outside of our comfort zone to encounter Christ in the power of prayer. So this video is a call to action. Alpha is primarily for people who are seeking in their faith, but the journey of Alpha in a parish is such that when we're starting out, such as our parish, when we're starting out, it's mostly parishioners doing Alpha. Mostly parishioners coming to this life-changing personal encounter with Christ. And when enough parishioners have done Alpha, we start using Alpha as a tool to change the culture in our parish so that we become an invitational parish. So that we become a people, a community who are comfortable with inviting people to something. We're not always comfortable inviting people to the celebration of Mass, and that's not most people's strength. But what's easier, friends, than inviting someone who perhaps isn't a Mass goer? What's easier than inviting them to a meal and a movie? To make a group of new friends, to learn about Christian faith, and then to have a life-changing encounter with Jesus Christ in the power of the Holy Spirit. And I can tell you from my personal experience, and I can name any number of other people who have done our first Alpha program, that once you've had this personal encounter with Jesus, everything changes. Everything changes. Our faith lives become animated. There's a desire to become involved, to give of ourselves, to give of our resources. And so Alpha is a wonderful tool for evangelization. It doesn't teach the whole Catholic faith, and nor does it seek to. In fact, Alpha was born in the Anglican Church, but Alpha teaches faith topics that all Christians share in common. All of us share in common. It's called the Kerygma, the first proclamation. The fact that Jesus Christ was a living human being, died on the cross, rose from the dead, and is now with us to help us along our journey of life. So I invite you to consider investing in your faith journey, to consider inviting someone else to participate in Alpha. What could be better than bringing a friend with you and sharing that experience with them? So friends, if you would like to do Alpha, or if you know someone who would like to do it, we have an email address for you to register your interest. Jacinta Elks is our Parish Alpha coordinator, and she can be emailed at alpha, OLRCAL@gmail.com. One more time, I'll put it on the screen below, alpha, OLRCAL@gmail.com. Alternatively, you're welcome to see any of the priests or the leadership team that you see at Mass. And friends, once we do another couple of Alphas, the big plan is to take Alpha to other places in our community, to our hinterland parishes. The only thing that's stopping us from doing that at this time is having a leadership team that's big enough to go out. So particularly if you're from other parish communities, I'd like to invite you to consider doing Alpha so that you can help us bring this wonderful resource, this wonderful tool for evangelization to those who need it most in our communities. And friends, the people who need it most are those who don't know Jesus. This is why it's a tool for evangelization. So I invite you to pray about it. I invite you to get in contact with us. We're starting at 6 p.m. here in the Parish Centre at Caloundra on the 2nd of February, Tuesday the 2nd of February, and we look forward to seeing you there. May God bless you.